Welcome back to Metroid Dread. I'm JarylGaren.
And I'm Aaron the Black Dragon.
And today we're going to explore Darren some more.
Yeah, I've just had a little bit of a guest play the last time we were here. And now it's finally time to take a look around here and see what this place holds in store for us. Next to automated machinery that tried to kill us, that is.
As per usual.
Of course. I got us some good stuff in the last episode. Also fought against a good old familiar friend of ours. And yeah, we had the first Emmy death.
Which was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah. So let's see how the Emmy death counter will be looking at the end of this whole thing. Ah, yeah, you have the Speedy Boy now to deal with.
Fucking!
Oh! Come on, you can do it.
Nope, couldn't do it.
And there's a one for both of us. Welcome to Metroid Dread.
I was right there.
Yep, and they closed right in front of you. That was rude. But yeah, again, that is probably the only deaths that really are going to happen unless we really screw something up bad. Also those bombs that you activated there.
Oh, also,
Yeah, that's
hi.
unaccessible for us just yet. So
No, I meant what the background just did.
what did the background do? I did not realize.
The punches appear.
Oh, the punches there. Oh, I did not realize that just yet. That's also up here there are the punches. But yeah, that little mine that exploded there, that will alert the Emmy into your location. So I don't want to say steer clear of the mine because that is asking a lot. Because sometimes you don't even realize they're here until you're in them. But you can try and take them out. So
Okay, can't do anything about that.
no. I love the little chirping. Oh, you told me something about a theory with the chirping of the Emmys and being present in other Metroid games.
Oh yeah, I've heard a theory that because Metroid 2 on the Game Boy and another Metroid, Samus Returns, I mean, also have that beeping in the background music could mean that Samus was already being supervised or something by a robot thing.
And
Or like similar to the Emmys.
yeah, and that's a real fun idea. So who knows? But that would tie in really well with my genuine distrust towards the Federation in this universe period. So
Or
who
is
knows?
Or it's just the sound that robots in general make in this series, and
Yeah.
I think that sound largely just played when robots were around in Samus Returns, so
Who knows? But it's just a fun little theory. I don't think there's anything to even remotely back anything in that term up. So
also as you may have noticed, the room, bless you, the rooms got a little bit nippy,
yeah.
so we can't go back to them.
But we get ourselves some map data now so that we may find out where we can go next. I also like how the map data actually starts to display the whole planet. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but anyway. Yes, excuse me. A few explosions never hurt anyone, except for me. Also, do these blue bugs that we see flying around do anything for us? Also bombs?
No, I don't think they do.
We now have the bombs. And we got them, I want to say fast after we got them off ball. But we also know where we needed to head. When I was playing this for the first time, I was looking around a lot and got stuck on my way to this place because I didn't know what to do. So I was running around without the mothball bombs a lot longer and it felt like forever until I got the mothball bombs. We did this fast. But if you go through this for the first time and you don't know which direction to take, it feels like forever until they finally give you the mothball bombs. Oh, look at that thing. It has the same face as Scorpio that we fought as our very first boss. But it is a completely different species because it has a different body structure that it has. But it has the same face, which means it's somewhat similar apparently in biology. Who knows? And Tube Shoot.
And Amazon.
Because they are the most fun. But it's mostly just running through, taking out the bombs whenever they pop out, just so that you may have a little bit more of a reach. The distance of them. Oh, we're here already. Wow. This really goes by fast.
Yeah.
But that's something that I like about those games, because if you play them the first time, you will have a field day with just running around and trying to figure out what's going on where do I have to head back, and where do I have to head next, and stuff like this. This is a lot of fun with this series. And it's also so much fun to go in there once you know how everything is laid out and just see how fast you're actually tracking for everything, because you know, hey, now I need to go there. It's a lot of fun for me in this series. And also, just for me in editing, these screens are my favorite right now. Just want to point that out.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Anyway, that was a nice relaxing drive, even with some rain in the background. Ooh, smooth. Welcome to Berenia. It's wet. So we are back in sector, was it 3 Aqua Infusion?
I think sector 3 was the water sector infusion.
Yeah. So welcome back to sector 3 Aqua.
Also, one of the fish just tried to attack us through the glass.
Yep, rude little suckers. But also the silhouette of the fish in the background look a little bit like the fish we saw in Metroid Fusion, like those bony fish. Which is interesting, because do we see those bony fish in the game? We see some fish, but I think they are different in structure, right? Oh, it's those things. They're annoying.
Yeah.
They suck, so they also suck. Well, camera zooms out a lot, maybe telling us something there, but who knows? Maybe Daddy Adam? Let's see what Daddy Adam has to tell us.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Berenia are mostly submerged. You will need your gravity suit to operate there at full efficiency.
Spoilers, Adam.
The grapple beam or space jump will help you maneuver underwater to an extent.
Adam,
As soon as possible.
calm your roll. Spoiled 3 major items there in just 2 sentences? For fuck's sake. Oh, I like how they look, I hate what they do.
Same.
Because they look so fucking cool and gorgeous and I love them. I hate that they spit their babies out at you.
And they're also really difficult to defeat.
Yeah. Also, I love this sector visually. Like all of the corals and just the plant life and everything. It looks so freaking gorgeous.
Metroid is a generally very pretty game, I think.
Yeah. Oh, the later sector that we get to. The sector... Yeah, the sector after this one, like, in terms of story, but not the next one that we have to visit, I think. That the green sector looks gorgeous, I think.
Yeah.
But this one looks just so beautiful. Also, seeing how a lot of times the water areas are some of the more frustrating ones, it's at least nice to have it visually be that interesting. I mean, look at all of that. They put so much love and detail into this game, period.
Yeah. Which is why it bums me out that some people automatically dismiss it because it's a 2D game. Because there were a bunch of memes around it, around the time of its release, where people were like, Nintendo's AAA game versus Sony's AAA game. I'm pretty sure you remember that, right?
Yeah.
And I dislike that because
that just shows that people did not learn anything from all of that, because there was also the news article back in the time when like Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yes,
Symphony of the Night came out and they were like, look at the graphics on the N64 compared to the PlayStation 2, was it at this time?
PlayStation 1. Symphony of the Night is a PlayStation 1
Okay.
game.
Compared to the PlayStation 1, everything flat and only pixelated and 2D, and everything on the N64 is in 3D and everything, and look which of the games aged a lot better and is overall, I think, was a better experience.
2D sprite graphics generally age much better than 3D graphics.
But I want to say, I think these ones, because they're really nice stylized, will not age bad.
Yeah, like this is the reason why people still say that Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker or Okami still look really good, because they didn't go for realism. They go for stylized art styles.
Also, I want to point out this place right here, the giant statue, and you grabbing that, gave me the biggest like dread vibes. And then that's all that happened.
You get a new tool.
Yeah. It's really cool, especially what we get right here, the flash shift. Such a freaking handy little thing to get.
You can do basically 3 mid-air jumps.
Yeah, it's such a cool thing and it helps you so much in combat. But the thing that I was dreading when I went into this room and I saw this giant statue was, oh no, I'm gonna have to fight the thing now. But you don't. It kind of lures you into a sense of that thing's gonna become awake and you're gonna have to use on your ability, but
yeah,
nope, doesn't happen. Also now you can show why you did not go here before you grabbed the flash shift.
Yeah, because crumbly blocks.
Because they love the grumbly blocks. Because they always do. But yeah,
also can't do it underwater.
yeah, just yet, obviously. But yeah, to go back a little bit to our conversation before, 2D graphics can look so gorgeous, and especially if you have a stylized game, they will age a lot better in terms of graphics. Which is, again, I want to say, Oblivion, Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion tried to go for realistic looks just as Skyrim, and that will most likely not age very well in the future the more realistic stuff gets. But, and that is why Oblivion in my opinion stands out compared to Skyrim, because Skyrim tries to be realistic and looks okay, looks really nice right now, if not a bit jank at places, but Skyrim still works. Oblivion aged badly, but it aged in such a specific way that you could nearly argue it's stylized by now, because when you see something that's modeled like Oblivion, you realize that it is Oblivion. So for them trying to make it look realistic, it somehow became its own style, which is kind of wild, I want to add.
I feel like you could also argue that with the PlayStation 2 Metal Gear games, because
Kind of.
Because yeah, they definitely did go for realism, but I still think they look kind of alright in a way, because it's not like this weird Western PlayStation 2 realism. It's like you see what kind of visual identity they were going for.
Yeah. And that surprisingly still holds. If not the best, but it still works.
It doesn't look cutting edge anymore.
Yeah. But it still works surprisingly enough.
Compared to other games on the PlayStation 2 era that tried to go for realism, I feel like the Metal Gear games on PlayStation 2 tend to get away a little bit better with age than those.
And that is what is so important about games and deciding how they should look, is just making an art style that will not age like sour milk.
Yeah.
Which is arguably really difficult, because you cannot anticipate what art style will look really good in the future and what art style will look really crappy in the future. But I think as a rule of thumb, the more you go for realistic looks, the more it might turn into something that later on might be considered badly aged. That is bad. compared to...
Yeah,
okay.
that's very bad.
You did it! There you go. We will pull it off from time to time. We will not guarantee it, but we will try our damnedest to get the counters off. But yeah, there was a talk about graphics. If they're stylized, I really enjoy them. Which actually brings us to the new Pokemon games as well. Well, never mind that statement at the point this comes out. Of Shimmering Diamond and Sparkling Pearl, or whatever they're called.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Yeah. Because they are obviously stylized in the overworld and everything. And the first time looking at them was a little bit jarring, because I think they showed them just a bit too early, let's be totally frank.
But also that's just a thing that happens with video game announcements.
Yeah.
Announcement trailers also always use earlier builds of a game.
Yeah.
So when it's getting closer to the release and you get more like stuff shown about it, then it looks more like the final game.
Yeah. But they tend to show the games maybe a smidgen too early always, I think. They could give them a bit more time to look at least a bit more polished, because like Legends of Arceus and the Diamond Pearl remakes, I think both of those games they showed a tad...
Whoa,
hi. He was ready for you. I think they showed both of them a smidgen too... That's not gonna happen.
No.
I think they showed both of them a smidgen too early. Yeah, you have a little bit of a bad spot here. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. That was too early, come on.
Too early.
Dang it.
Yeah.
That's 2 over on his side. I'm not saying that I won't get a second one, I'm just saying. But yeah, I remember this one being a douchebag as well. I think what I did was, I slid down and dealt with him completely on the ground. Yikes. Come on. Good, slide through him.
Yeah.
And deal with him down here. I think that's the best course of action there. That's also something that I feel, as much as I like this segment, that
I wanted to jump over him.
it's really difficult to aim, I feel like, because I feel like the slightest tilt of the control stick screws so much with where your beam is going that it makes it incredibly difficult to aim with that, I feel.
I'm also more used to the Pro Controller, and the Joy-Con sticks have a different feel.
And now, the question for the ages, what do you think we're gonna get from this Emmy?
Clearly the super missiles.
I tip more on the power bombs. Like seriously, that definitely looks like power bombs. Because it's not even green. Like, come on, where would that be the mint missiles? The good thing is, however, now that the Emmy's cover is gone, for some reason it cannot charge at us anymore.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, kinda weird, but hey, I'm not gonna complain about that, I'm just gonna take it. Anyway, time to get ourselves the screw attack. Let's just go for everything that isn't that thing. Spider ball.
Speed booster.
Ah, for fuck's sake, I was so close.
Same initials though.
Yeah, actually. Speed booster.
Go fast.
We have to activate it in this game, which is a nice difference, and it also charges up, I think, surprisingly fast in this game. Because in Fusion it felt like it took forever. In this game it can charge up surprisingly fast, I want to say. What is that?
What is what?
The thing you're on right now.
Oh,
was that?
energy part.
Oh, that was the energy part. Anyway, another Emmy down. So how many more Emmys? We've dealt with 3. 4?
Yes. As you can see, remaining Emmy.
Oh, Yeah, we dealt with 3. So I was correct. And I just misunderstood what you were meaning with 4 in that case. One more part and we have fun. Well, technically we already have fun. We always have fun here. Anyway, jump, somersault. I love this so much. Look at the speed that you can have in this game. And some missile tank plus. Oh, I see what that is.
It's another enemy zone.
Yes! More enemies! I love all of the animations in this game so much. And energy tank. Well, you start to get us some health.
Gonna go up there.
Do these things wear like some sort of mechanical head control thingies? Kinda looks like it every time we see them, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's like a collar.
Yeah, right? It looks like something is controlling them. Or restraining them in any way. But it looks like they wear something, right?
Yeah. Oh, oops.
Don't jump into the traps. Why would you even consider doing that? Can you actually counter those saw blades? I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way.
As it happens in Metroid games.
Silly me.
Anyway. You still have 9 minutes to deal with your misdeeds and get us to the correct path, so... Come on, deal with that.
Another teleportal.
Teleportal?
Yeah. That's what they're called in this game. Yeah.
Actually?
Teleportal. Yellow.
Oh, I never looked at that. I just got the teleporter. I never looked at teleportal. That's kind of fun, actually. My head right now was like playing some backwards messages in this situation here. But no, that's not what we're gonna do.
I mean, it's up to you. You're the editor.
Yes, I am the editor. That actually kind of for me is a reference to Lixie and the editor for Markiplier. I am the editor! Hey, we have our very own Ataria. Anyway, now we can speed boost through those things, because everything that has yellow cracks is speed boostable. Look at how fast it charges up. Bonk.
I'm getting this one.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's one that's easy to miss.
Yeah, it really is. Let's recharge the speed. And up you go! I always feel like in this long hallway that there is something that you couldn't find or miss, but there is actually nothing there. Ooh, look at that! We got the grapple beam. Something Daddy Adam spoiled for us was in the game. Anyway, grapple beam. We're just gonna have to aim at the blue dots, and then we can just pull them.
No,
we have to aim actually.
No, that's in Samus Returns where you can't just aim. Here you have to hold CR.
Yeah, CR. Confusing my games a little bit. It happens. But anyway, now we have the grapple beam. And it has some good reach. Come on, you can do it.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Had to.
Also, we can grapple onto the magnetic walls.
Yeah. I think that's why they don't do the automatic grapple at just aiming at grapple compatible walls, because so you can still shoot at enemies that are on them.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would just grapple towards them, and that would suck.
And that's no good.
Actually, we had in episode 2, I displayed the alphabet of Chozo, so we could actually read what is on the written on those elevators and whatnot.
Yeah.
I did not take a good enough look at that when I edited it in, I want to be totally frank. But I know they have their own language and we technically could write it, even though not all letters are confirmed really. But at this point we can make assumptions. There you go, it's that weird thing. What is it? Not even the game knows what it is.
An unknown resource has been acquired.
You cannot use this item, for we do not know what this item is. Or doth we? Maybe. Whoopee! And you're back.
Okay. So where to next? Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. It's time for us to go up. Up even further, now that we have the ability to grapple stuff. We want to use that ability to the best of our abilities. From Dyron, we move upwards into a small area as well.
To Ferenia.
Ooh, Ferenia. And let's have another nice little elevator ride. What is going through Samus's head while she's standing in the elevator?
She's probably put some music on in her suit.
What kind of music you think?
I like to think she is probably listening to the Neo the World Ends With You soundtrack.
Oh.
That game has really fucking good music, by the way.
Yeah, it really does.
Let me recharge real quick.
Samus, in the meantime, catching up to her favorite podcasts.
Also being upset that Square Enix not really marketing Neo the World Ends With You all that well. And then being like, oh, it didn't sell as good as Kingdom Hearts did. Meanwhile,
I wonder if Disney puts all of the money in the world into that game's ass as well.
Meanwhile, Square Enix was like, here, have 40 minutes of that new Marvel game on E3, even though this other game that we have would also need some advertisement.
They don't even like their own games.
Probably not. Shoutouts to that E3 thing where they showed like literally 40 minutes of that Guardians of the Galaxy game, and meanwhile everyone on Twitter was watching it and was like, Square, please, show something else, we get it.
You see where the money ran into.
Yeah. You should play the game too, I think you would have fun with it.
I think so too.
Anyway, I feel like we should continue with this particular room in the next episode.
Okay. Stopping right in the floor. I like it.
Yes.
Anyway, then we're gonna end this here. Hope you all enjoyed it. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye.